Have you ever watched a movie in English and you understand every single word of the subtitles, but when you close your eyes and just listen, it sounds like a fast, confusing wave of noise? Or maybe you're in a conversation and because you miss one single word, your brain gets stuck on it and you completely miss the next 5 sentences. This is one of the most frustrating and common problems for every single English learner. It can make you feel like you're not making any progress at all. But I have some great news for you. Your ears are not the problem. Your vocabulary is likely not the problem. Your method is the problem. And we can fix that. Today, I am going to give you a simple 3-step system that will train your brain to understand native speakers calmly and effectively. The system will take you from feeling stressed and lost to feeling focused and in control. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Zen Podcast. My name is Liam. Our goal today is to bring a feeling of Zen to your listening practice. Let's start by understanding the bad habit that most of us have. Most of us listen to English the same way we read a book, trying to understand every single word, one by one. If we miss one word, we panic. This is called bottom-up listening. And when it's your only strategy, it leads to anxiety and failure. The system I am going to teach you completely flips this process. It starts by relaxing your mind and focusing on the big picture first, not the tiny details. In the next part, we will dive into step 1 of our system, the powerful technique of top-down listening. We've identified the problem. Trying to understand every single word in a sentence is a stressful and ineffective way to listen. So the first step in our system is to do the exact opposite. This is called top-down listening. Think of it like looking at a forest. Before you analyze the individual leaves on one tree, you first look at the whole forest to understand its general shape and size. We are going to do the same with language. Top-down listening means listening for the gist, the main idea, the context, or the emotion without worrying about the details. Here is your first practical exercise. I want you to find a short audio or video clip in English about 1 or 2 minutes long. It can be a podcast, a news report, anything. Now, you are going to listen to it one time only with no subtitles and no transcript. Just listen. After that single listen, I want you to try to answer these simple big picture questions. You don't need to be perfect, just guess. What was the general topic? What was the speaker's emotion? Were they happy, sad, serious, neutral? Who was talking and to whom? And most importantly, what is the one main message you think you understood? The goal of this exercise is not 100% comprehension. The goal is to train your brain to relax and to prove to yourself that you can get valuable information even if you miss many individual words. This is how you build real listening confidence and reduce that feeling of panic. Once you are comfortable listening for the big picture, you have built a foundation. Now, and only now, are you ready to look at the details. In the next part, we'll cover step 2 of our system. So you have now built a foundation of confidence by listening for the main idea first. The panic is gone. Now, and only now, are you ready to look at the leaves on the tree, the individual words and phrases. This brings us to step 2 of our system, active repetition with a transcript. This is where the real learning happens. I want you to go back to that same 1 or 2 minute audio clip from step 1. But this time, you're going to find the transcript or the subtitles. Your mission now is to listen to the clip again, maybe 2 or 3 times, while reading along with the text. The goal here is to connect the sounds you are hearing with the words on the page. You will have many aha moments, where a word you didn't understand before suddenly becomes clear. During this process, I want you to actively use a pen and paper or a notes app. Write down any new words or interesting phrases that you hear. But don't just write the word, write the entire sentence it was used in. Context is everything for learning vocabulary. For example, if you hear the word overwhelmed, don't just write overwhelmed. Write, sometimes I feel overwhelmed by all the new vocabulary. This makes the word much easier to remember and use later. This step is active because you are not just passively consuming the content. You are engaging with it. You are mining it for treasure. You are building your own personal dictionary based on real language that you have just heard. This is infinitely more powerful than memorizing random word lists from a textbook. Once you have your list of new words and phrases, you are ready for the final step of the system, which will make sure you never forget them. You have listened for the big picture, and you have dived into the details to find new vocabulary. Now we come to the final and most crucial step, making sure that new knowledge actually sticks in your brain. This is step 3, active integration. It's the process of moving words from your notebook into your long-term memory. The single most powerful way to do this is with a method called spaced repetition. There are many apps for this like Anki, but even a simple notebook can work. Your mission is to take the new sentences you wrote down in step 2 and turn them into your own personal flashcards. A very effective way to do this is to create a fill-in-the-blank exercise. For example, on the front of the card, you write the sentence with a blank space for the new word. Sometimes I feel by all the new vocabulary. On the back of the card, you write the answer, overwhelmed. This forces your brain to actively recall the word in its proper context. Reviewing these cards for just 5 or 10 minutes every day is a game changer. And that is the complete 3-step system. It is simple, calm, and incredibly effective. Let's review it one last time. Step 1, top-down listening. You listen once for the main idea to build confidence and reduce panic. Step 2, active repetition. You listen again with a transcript, mining for new words and phrases in their real context. And step 3, active integration. You turn your notes into flashcards to ensure you never forget what you've learned. For your challenge today, tell me in the comments what is the biggest challenge for you when listening to native speakers. If the system seems helpful, a simple like is always appreciated. And please subscribe for more practical guides to English fluency. Thank you for building this system with me. I am Liam, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Keep practicing.